It's Caleb and
No voice cracks this time.
No voice cracks this time. So, check this.
I'm
I
checking.
tried to get it live on YouTube and Instagram because Instagram now has made it to where you can use OBS to live stream on Instagram. Turns out you can't stream multiple places on OBS.
Unless you pay $900 a month.
Yeah. Or you can get a plug-in. Which I thought about, but the website was like all in Japanese and it looked very sketchy. It might have been Chinese, I don't know. It was a Asian language. I know that.
Well,
Or Korean.
I could have read it for you.
You could have.
You probably would have been able to tell if it was Korean. They're super bubbly with their letters.
It might have been Korean.
Oh.
I just don't know the differences because I haven't studied. Anyways, welcome to Caleb AM. My name's Caleb Griffin.
My name's Caleb Ladd.
And the camera's not straight.
I only know that, the only reason I know that is Overwatch. Diva's Korean. I think. Yeah, she's Korean.
I don't know. I'm not Diva.
Well, I am. I have my Diva cosplay on.
Oh gosh.
I do not have a Diva
This is
cosplay.
all to a bad start. I'm Caleb Griffin,
I'm Caleb Ladd.
and this is the show where we talk about Jesus.
We drink caffeine
We answer a question.
and we talk about life
Then we go to class.
and then we go to class.
And it's Caleb AM. It's the name of the show.
Caleb Band.
It's the name of the show.
That's what we call it.
That's what we've always called it. No, we're not going to.
It's so. This is the first time that this has been on, and there's like light on your chair. It's like you're just brighter. It's nice. I like it. Well, I'm gonna read that Bible verse.
Go ahead.
Slide.
Slide.
I went on theme today because it's Valentines Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
So I picked a verse about love. I didn't choose that one verse that is always said at weddings. So yeah, I did choose some verses.
I hate that verse. Just joking.
It's pretty awkward.
That's a joke. I like the verse.
I like the verse too. They say it in the office when Cameron didn't get married. But I did choose the verse, the ones right before it actually. So,
So we're in 1
Corinthians 13, 1 through 3. This is the verse from Proof of Your Love, for King Country. Mm-hmm. And I love when they say it. But if I speak human or angelic tongues but do not have love, I'm a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so that I can move mountains but do not have love, I am nothing. And if I give away all my possessions, and if I give over my body in order to boast but do not have love, I gain nothing. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like those verses. Man, yeah. I mean, I first really heard them when I listened to the Proof of Your Love extended version when they read them. And I love it when I don't know which one it is, but he's Australian and he's reading that verse and it sounds good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not really like the same type of love that Valentine's Day is about. But I mean, you need
love.
You need love in your relationship too.
Yeah.
So, like, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like those verses, and it goes to show that if you're doing something without love, you really just shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
So stop.
Don't do it.
And be loving.
Yeah.
Does February have 29 days?
Yep. Sleep year.
Yeah.
So 366 days
No way.
in the year. But yeah.
Well, why don't you reveal to the crowd what you're not drinking today?
I'm not drinking caffeine today. He seems mad at me about it. He seems very mad.
Do you want me to not drink mine?
No, drink yours. I just
No.
I feel like you're attacking.
I'm not.
And I don't like this. Okay.
I wish I had got some orange juice because I've been craving orange juice and I'm just drinking it right now.
This week I am going off of caffeine because last semester I did great with one energy drink a week, sometimes two, depending on the brutality of the week. This semester I don't think I've gone a school day without an energy drink.
There was that one day.
There was that one day. So I'm wasting all my flex and I am drinking unhealthy amounts of caffeine. So I decided this week we're going no caffeine whatsoever. So next week when I go to my 1 caffeine on Wednesday, I'm better suited. And I'm trying to see if it makes me feel better not having all that caffeine. So far I've found I have less headaches. I'm falling asleep easier. However, it's harder for me to stay awake in class, especially my
pros and
early
cons.
mornings class. I also miss the taste of the energy drinks that I drink because I like the energy drinks I drink.
That's a fair point.
There's 2 pros and 2 cons, and I don't know which one's more important. But I've been sleeping very good recently.
I'd say
So I'm probably gonna go back to the one caffeine a week.
Yeah.
But anyways, so instead of caffeine, it took me a long time to find a drink that didn't have caffeine in it for today.
I'm honestly surprised that doesn't.
Yeah, I
just
was
felt
too.
Like it did. Oh, they do have energy.
They have an energy
That
drink.
makes sense.
So yeah, I looked up, does Prime have caffeine? It said 200 milligrams or whatever, milliliters, I don't know. Whatever.
It's not milliliter.
I don't know. It was they're like, and people are like, yeah, there's complaints about Prime Energy drink because there's large amounts of caffeine. And I was like, those are the energy drinks. Where is the actual hydration drink? And it turns out, no caffeine in the hydration drink.
You'd be thinking the first result would be the hydration drink. 'Cause
You would be
that's the
thinking,
main thing.
but I guess when you search caffeine, then
They
it
just assume.
assumes energy drink. But yeah, caffeine, gluten-free and caffeine-free.
I mean, I judge my caffeine consumption based off of yours. Like, I scaled back to 1 a week last week, and I've also been terrible. And I've just been buying a Ghost after my first 2 classes every day. So I guess it's about time that I try to cut it out for a whole week too. I will not be drinking an energy drink on Kill Bam next week. Lies. But maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah.
I got good. I was doing 1 a week or maybe 2 if I had work.
Yeah.
Or not if I had work. If I got tired at work, I'd go buy 1. But a lot of times I'd bring an energy drink with me to work and then I wouldn't drink it. So, or sometimes when I'm going home, I always have an energy drink in the car just in case I start fading. And I normally don't. But when I went home this weekend, I was doing so good, and then out of nowhere I was like, oh, yep, I'm gonna drink this, so I didn't crash and die.
That was smart.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I got out of my 8 a.m. class at 8:15. I went to the pod market because I was thirsty. There was a rainbow sherbet rain in there. I probably stared at it for 3 minutes. Like, no joke. I was sitting there like for 3 whole minutes. And then I didn't buy anything and walked out, and I felt really bad because I stood there for 3 minutes and didn't buy anything, but it's okay. I just drank some water. It did not help.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But what caffeine do you have?
Yeah. I'm surprised I'm so awake right now. But I have a purple guava pear.
I'm not drinking caffeine. You pull out the.
I'm sorry.
You did that on purpose.
I literally didn't.
Oh man, it's okay.
I didn't.
It's okay.
I only have like 3 bangs left in the shelf.
It's okay.
You can smell it,
I can smell it.
and then you can put it in your mouth and spit it out. I've done that before. When I'm leaving work and I still have some like Swedish Fish Ghost left or something, and I don't want to get the caffeine. This might be wrong, but I'll like put it in my mouth and just taste it and spit it out. But I might absorb the caffeine, but.
This thing is so good. All the other proms I've tried have been mid to bad, and that one's just really good. It smells like purple guava pear.
Wake up. Okay, we have lost a lot of subscribers. We should start uploading videos.
Yeah, we should.
I keep
Always forget.
like thinking about trying to start making a video, and then I get not motivated and I don't.
Sure. It happens. Well,
It's the stupid poll, man.
should we look at the poll?
Oh, I need to look at it.
No, I know
Oh.
it, but should we talk about the poll?
Probably.
Alright, so every week on Caleb AM, we ask the people a question. We post it on our Instagram, so you can vote on the poll if you would like to follow us. Down in the description, you'll get to see the
Down in the
handles.
description.
This week, it was on my Instagram, and it was Valentine's Day date. Fancy dinner.
I love when we do on theme.
I know. It is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I forgot to mention that.
My least favorite holiday ever.
I'm sorry. I don't like Halloween. But
At least I get. I mean, I used to get candy
Used to.
on Valentine's Day. Now I don't. I still get candy on Halloween. Maybe one of my professors will clutch up. I bet. Tramp. She's gonna come and clutch. She's gonna have a pack of Fun Dip.
if Sharam has a pack of Fun Dip, she's in my top 3 professors.
I mean, she brought us donuts for the exam.
She did bring us donuts for the exams.
And Brown brought us cookies for the first. Dude, my professors are goated this year.
Popping off.
Besides one of them. I mean, you can't. She's not bad. I don't dislike her, but she's.
Anyways, so today's poll: fancy dinner or cook at home for your Valentine's Day dinner. So Caleb will get a chance to answer and guess what the people said, and then I'll get to answer and talk about it too.
I don't remember what I voted. I think I voted for cook at home.
I can find out.
I don't.
No, I actually can't.
I don't have. I voted for cook at home, but it was mainly because I don't have a girlfriend, and so I guess I was just thinking of like, I don't want to go just eat a fancy dinner by myself because that'd be like the most depressing thing ever.
I don't think so. It is what you make it.
Well, not necessarily to me, but to my server. When I go to taste by myself.
Maybe your server's a pretty lady who you would want to.
She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I get off my shift in 5 minutes. I'll wait."
Oh, wait.
And then also I would realize I'm poor, so I was like, yeah, it'd be more fun to cook at home. You make more lasting memories, I think, that way, potentially. But then I was like, it would also just be fun.
It would be fun
to cook at home, in general. But the people, I have no clue. I feel like it's probably go out because that's what you do on Valentine's Day. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with 66-34.
You're right, but it was a little closer than that. It was 58-42. So, a couple of fun facts about the poll. Most voters I've ever had on a poll.
Oh wow!
I even had multiple people DM me about this poll.
Really?
Which hasn't happened. One of
that
them
hasn't happened.
No, not on my polls. I think Connor DM'd me about one thing. I think
Connor DMs me every once in a while.
But this was multiple. So one of them was Riley Byers, and she DM'd me and said, I can't remember what the exact thing she said, but it was like, you can't use Caleb AM to plan your Valentine's date. And I was like, oh, sure.
And then you say, too bad.
He's like, you got one day, which is it gonna be? And I was like, I'll let the people decide. But that was one of them. And then Emma, who's my cousin, DM'd me, and she was like, it depends on who I'm with, the amount of people, and the mood. And I was like, it's a Valentine's
Day.
And she said, yes. Everyone's my Valentine's, so it depends. And I was like, oh, okay.
I don't know how to take that.
And then a few other people DM'd me and said like what they'd say and why. Like it depends on the mood.
I like when
and
people
like that.
DM me.
But
Makes
yeah,
me feel wanted and loved.
A lot of people I had no idea had any interest whatsoever in Caleb AM. We're just spamming away.
People
on that
look forward to the bi-weekly polls.
They do. So.
Weekly
really cool.
if they follow both of us and they were coded like that.
Yeah, and it was a close race until fancy dinner pulled away.
I want to know, was it like majority guys on one side and girls on the other?
It was very mixed.
Okay. I was curious.
I didn't look into detail about it, but I should have looked and see like who's single and who's not, because that could have been a thing.
More single people probably voted for cook at home.
Yeah.
So.
But I don't know. It could have just been completely random because I know there were some taken people who voted for cook at home. I voted for fancy dinner.
The longer you've been taken, the more likely to cook at home.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when we go out every year, let's cook at home this year.
I voted fancy dinner because I can't cook. And Lauren's a very good cook, but I don't like being in the kitchen with her because she's mean. But so I did fancy dinner. We went to a fancy dinner for our Valentines was last weekend because she'll be out of town today, and this weekend she has games. So we did last weekend. We did fancy dinner. It was very expensive, but it was fun. So
I was just upset. I got on my alt account and DM'd. I don't know if you saw it. I used a lot of slurs so that way you didn't know it was me and cussed you out a lot.
Sure.
But I was just mad that there wasn't an option to not fancy dinner. Like I was waiting for the cookout option.
Cookout.
Speaking of cookout, man, I made the entire Sunday school laugh this Sunday because Sam asked us if we had $1 million, what would we do? And people were like, I'd buy a house, I'd pay off my student debt, and then
Smart.
I'd give half of it to my parents. And I'm like, no, you wouldn't.
Nuh-uh.
And then all this other stuff. And then he was like, all right. He got all the answers he wanted. And he was like, actually, Caleb, what would you do? I'm like, I'd buy a Tesla, and then I'd take my roommates out to a nice dinner at Cookout. And then everybody started laughing. And I was like,
I'm not kidding.
I'm not kidding. We would go somewhere cheap.
Nice.
And then I'd say, get anything you want on the menu. It's all on me, baby. But I wouldn't tell y'all that I had $1 million.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't tell anyone I had
just so you know,
either.
if I ever offer to buy your food at Cookout, it's because I have $1 million.
Gotcha.
That is the only way I will ever be able to afford 4 people's cookout meal. Just kidding. I could do that if I wanted. But now maybe one day I can trick you into thinking I have $1 million by offering to buy your cookout.
Yeah.
If I actually had $1 million, I probably would have been like, hey, y'all want to go to Bulldog? And then I'd be like, it's on me. Until y'all start ordering alcohol. I'm like, guys, I ain't that rich. I ain't that rich.
Nope, it's not for me.
And I'd also have a Tesla, so I guess
that would give it away.
That would kind of give it away.
You just honk the horn of your Tesla. Guys, we're going to Cookout. Get in.
Get in. I'm driving.
That's funny. That's funny.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, I guess we've done everything on the agenda, and it's only 6:48.
Oh, that was fun.
So I guess I have a funny story if you'd like to hear it.
I bet people thought that I left the room.
I don't think anybody thought that.
Oh man. Yeah, sure.
So yesterday, me and Colton were eating lunch because I had to kill 2 hours after my last class because my boss didn't let me come in until 2. So anyways, I'm sitting there, and I noticed there was something red in my bag right here, so I did this. And pulled this out, and I just looked at Colton, and Colton started laughing. He's like, I gotta go. and then he wanted the odds me, so when Aaliyah walked up, to just like fake a phone call and pull it out and be like, hey guys, I gotta go. And I did, and she just didn't react.
I gotta go.
I gotta go. It was so funny when Colton said it the first time. I was like chuckling the rest of the day just thinking about it because I just pulled this out randomly. He was just like, I gotta go.
Dude, I gotta get out of here.
It was so funny. Oh man. But yeah, that was my funny story.
That was a funny story.
Thank you.
I only have one class on Thursday.
Nice.
It's pretty exciting.
I only have one class on Tuesday, next Tuesday. But
I also only have one class. Oh no, I have 2 classes next Tuesday, but one of mine got canceled. So.
I have 2 exams.
Oh.
On Thursday.
This Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. I'm done with exams for a little bit because I got brutally murdered in the amount of exams I've had in such a short time span. 6 exams over 5 school days.
It's a lot.
That should be illegal. I only have 5 classes. That's not right. That's wrong. But yeah.
Mine were split to 3 and 3. I was 4 and 2, and then Bisson pushed his back, so now it's 3 and 3.
Have you taken Bisson's yet?
It's Thursday.
Thursday?
Mm-hmm. He pushed it from Thursday to Thursday.
I thought you had his class on Monday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Thursday.
I see. Abby was asking me why I wasn't in that class the other day. Because I couldn't. It did not work. Break you! Yeah.
I don't know why she's in that class. She's never there.
What? She skipped Bisson's class?
She skipped Bisson's class last semester.
She didn't skip it a lot, though.
She's already skipped it 3 times.
That's wild. That's wild. That's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
She is a sorority girl now, so.
Changes.
Is this it?
I don't know. I'm not going to try, because I'll end up throwing up something that shouldn't be thrown up.
Yeah, I probably just did. I'm sorry. I don't. What is she in?
Tried out, I think.
She's not in Tridel.
I don't know.
Pretty sure she's in 80 Pi.
Hate 80 pie. If you're 80 pie, I hate you.
Let's just say let's just say hate. Let's just say 80 Pi.
And here's the thing, 80 pie people. It's probably not your fault. Especially if you're an 80 pie student not at Mississippi State. It's really not your fault. But you can
I don't
blame,
care.
You can blame your sisters for it because they, wow, $5 for a donut bar, and I got a glazed Krispy Kreme donut that was cold, and there was a squirt bottle of chocolate.
Bad.
Yes, it was a bad donut.
Because it wasn't it wasn't like room temperature. Because that's fine. It was cold. Freaking disgusting.
And the donut bar in question, there weren't even sprinkles. It was a squirt bottle of chocolate and a squirt bottle of caramel. It was an ice cream bar with donuts instead of ice cream.
Yeah. And hey, you got like 3 donut holes.
Oh, forgot about that. $5.
Also cold.
$5 friggin' for that.
And we had to walk down there, which I didn't really mind.
I'm sure they made a lot of money, but at what cost? You screwed over the student body.
13. Yeah. It's funny when that night gets brought up because the donut bar was terrible, but
Awful.
it wasn't the worst time. It was fun walking around Sorority Row with you and Daniel because we were
fun.
lost. But then when we found the donut bar, the spirit just went down.
So mad.
The mood just
So
dropped.
mad. I was I was visibly angry for a long time.
Every time we start moving over to that side of campus, things just go wrong.
Yeah.
Like when we were about to meet Saint Motel, and then that girl was like, "Hey, you need to leave. This guy hates his fans."
Hate that girl, dude.
She was, oh gosh, and we weren't even the only people.
She was
standing
mean to us
there.
for no reason.
What is wrong with y'all? Why are you here?
Whatever, it's fine. He touched my shoulder.
He did. He danced with me for a little bit.
Yeah.
I've been going back and listening to like all the Saint Motel songs I like at least twice a week lately. Cold Cold Man is, I think, in my top 15 songs. I love that song.
It's a bop.
I'm straight listening to that song. Oh, speaking of that, let me show you what I did. This is a cool thing I'm going to start doing. Stop showing me that. Oh, also, this song by Alyssa Smith called Catch Me, really good. I'm going to start doing this. I'm making a playlist for each month, and it's just the songs that I've been listening to a lot.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Cool, like it. Speaking of music, Gregory Allen Isaacoff, Paul Revere, with Noah Kahan.
Great song.
Great song. Noah's and Gregory's voice blended very well, which I didn't expect because their voices are really different to me. But I guess it helped.
It sounded great.
It sounded really good.
It's not the one I've listened to the most out of the new stuff, but that's because Forever is like a brand new song, and holy crap, it's perfect. I love that song. Top 10 Noah Kahan song. Personally. Oh my goodness. Now I have to cue it. I have to.
I have to cue it.
I have to. And you can't stop me. I'm gonna cue it 3 times and listen to it 3 times in a row. Look, forever in the Paul Revere on my February list. So it's called Cold Man. And local long distance relationships. Yeah. I guess I'll talk about it. Overwatch 2 Season 9 came out yesterday, which is why I'm wearing this. I got the double Overwatch on, so I can remember to talk about it.
Because you would have forgot otherwise.
Probably. And for the first time since Overwatch 2 came out, I think they did something good. Like,
Go Overwatch.
Go Overwatch. Me, Jack, and Jacob played comp last night, and it was actually fun.
Nice.
Like, I mean, the first 2 games, Jack was getting mad at, but that's Jack. Him getting mad at a video game doesn't matter, because if he starts losing, he gets mad. And granted, we shouldn't have lost the first one. We threw the first one. The second one, I don't know. It was fair. They were just mad. And then after that, we started winning, and we won all of our games, and the mood went up. But I thought all the games we played were balanced, and recently when I've been playing comp, it's felt horrible, unbalanced, and just horribly unfun. And I had fun every game. So they made a lot of good changes. And I'm very happy about that, because the game has sucked doo-doo balls lately. So I finally actually want to just play the game now, which is cool. So yeah, pretty real of Overwatch to do that. Yeah,
Nice.
that's all I have to say.
I started a new comic series this week. It came out last week. It is The Return, Power Rangers comic book written by...
I saw you buying that in the middle of class.
Yeah, I didn't buy it on the website though. I found it in person, so I didn't buy it. Written by Amy Jo Johnson. She played Kimberly
cool.
in the original series of Mighty Morphin, which is the reason I bought it, because the current Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic arc is almost, they're about to finish it, and it's been going on for like 4 years now.
She's got the chiseled jaw.
She does have a chiseled jaw on. And it's been literally perfect. And so I wasn't going to read another series, Power Ranger series, but then I found out Amy Jo Johnson was writing it. So I was like, freak yeah. And so it's basically them. They're all older now. And some stuff's gone down. Some people have died. All this stuff. Kimberly's character has like changed her name and moved to Canada. And yeah, so it was really good. The dialogue was really good. The story was interesting. Basically, Jason has like gone rogue from everybody because of all the stuff that's been happening. And
which one's Jason?
The red one. And his new, it's not a new suit, it's the same suit, but they've made some changes to it and it looks really cool. And then the only thing that I'm upset about with it was their big reveal at the end about who was the other person that had been using the morphine grid. It was kind of dumb, but because I think it could have been better. But anyways, other than that, it was really good. It wasn't perfect like the current Mighty Morphin series, but it's
good on Amy Jo Johnson.
Good on Amy Jo Johnson. I'm looking forward to the next. It's a 5-part series, so I'm looking forward to the next 4. I should have gone to Comic-Con when she was there.
I saw the Pink Ranger pop the other day.
I saw it too.
For really cheap.
I saw it for retail price, but I didn't buy it. I also saw the blue one and the black one, so I would have completed the set if I bought all 3 of those when I saw them, but I didn't, which is okay, because I don't need all of them.
It looks good how it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much room.
You can maybe fit one more.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Get that back up there. So yeah, I got that, and it was good.
I finally, since the start of the semester, I finally got to go home again. It was nice. It was funny. On Friday, my boss texted me and one of the student workers, and he was like, "Hey, are one of y'all gonna be able to be here Sunday night?" And I was like, one of them said he probably could, and I was like, if he can't, I can. And then we never decided who it was gonna be, and I forgot about it. And so I was sitting on my couch on Sunday after church, just eating food, and then one of my higher ups texted me and was like, "Hey, what time are you coming in?" And I was like, I don't know. I didn't think I was. And then my big boss texted me and he was like, "Hey, which one of y'all is gonna come in today?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it. Just what time do I need to be here?" And then I was like, "I'll probably be able to leave by 4." And then I ended up leaving a little bit early. And then so I got there a little early. But it was funny because when I got there, the only thing that I had to do was make sure Bettersworth was locked, which it was. And then, because it always is, the janitors lock it. And then take down one podium in the union that was on a stage. About broke my leg trying to pull it off the stage. But, so yeah, I did that. And then the next day, I was about to talk about like being home, but then I got on this. The next day at work, I worked Monday this week, which I normally work Thursdays now. I was training the new guy who's taking Mondays, and he was pretty cool. So yeah, I was with him, and then we had a couple things to do, but when we went, there was something in the union, in the ballroom in the union, and so we went up there, and then I was like, yeah, we just got to take down. It's probably just a podium, and we walk in, and then I checked the event. It was the same event that was going on Sunday. So I don't know why I had to drive home from Madison, come clock in for an hour just to take down one podium if they were just going to set it back up the next morning.
That's dumb.
And I was talking to Ernest about it yesterday, who's one of the other student workers, the other dude that almost came in Sunday, and I was just like, I don't know why they made either of us try to come in. I just don't get it. I'm not upset because I was going to come home around the same time either way, and I just got free money essentially because I didn't really do anything, but like I was just really confused. So yeah,
that seems really dumb.
I'm not complaining about it in the slightest because I was gonna come home. I didn't care about the Super Bowl, so I didn't mind that I was missing it. The amount of times since the Super Bowl that I've been reminded of the Super Bowl after completely forgetting it happened is astonishing. For the fact that it's only been 2 days.
Social media.
I don't use social media.
Oh, well, I see it. I'm seeing it everywhere on social media, which I expected, but...
I mean, I see, like, every once in a while, somebody will make a joke about it to me, and I'll be like, huh, who won again? Oh, yeah, the Chiefs. Oh.
Dingleberg.
So, definitely scripted. Can't convince me otherwise. Literally 0% chance it's not scripted. Which sucks, because I like to think it's not scripted, but now there's literally no chance it's not. Yeah. But yeah, I got to get home, played disc golf on Saturday. It was fun.
Yeah.
And then I went shopping with my mom and Joya Saturday afternoon. And then Joya had to go to a basketball game, which mysteriously got canceled when she left for the basketball game, so that's weird. But yeah, after she left, me and my mom went back out to go shopping again to get other stuff, and we got we were looking for me new tennis shoes when we went out, but I couldn't find any I liked. And then we went to like a tennis store. So when I say tennis shoes, I mean like playing tennis, not like tennis shoes. And so we went to an actual tennis store and got me some tennis shoes, and I really like them. And they're nice, and I'm gonna use them when we go play pickleball.
Nice.
If we ever go play again, with JJ having COVID, we might never play again.
Are you gonna be able to play Friday?
No. So, yeah, that sucks. I'm working D now this weekend.
Yeah. It's That's why I was asking.
I mean, our meeting's at 4, and I don't really need to be there for the meeting. I've heard it all twice now, but obviously I'm not going to skip out on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I miss pickleball. I haven't played in like 5 days. It's not
It's
very...
also been raining.
That's true.
Yeah.
I got new shoes. I got a headband. I got new socks. I was tired of wearing a hat, so I got a headband. I mean, I probably won't wear it often because I'm sure I'll look really stupid. But my mom just bought a headband. I was like, I mean, I'll wear it. She offered to buy me a new paddle too, but I felt bad, so I didn't make her.
Yeah, my mom bought me 2 paddles.
She was gonna let me choose, and it would be a $60 paddle.
Yeah.
They matched the brand of my shoes, so. But it was orange and blue, not blue and yellow, so it didn't work out.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
The Sunday was good.
That's good.
Back here.
Yeah.
Monday was pretty nice because I just took 2 exams, and I don't know what my grade is in drug use, but I think it went well, and they both went well. I made a 90 on my Japanese exam, which I thought I did better than that, but I'll take it. So besides work, Monday was really chill.
Nice.
And work was really chill too. I didn't really do much, but I was tired, so you know.
I would have like been just fine. I got used to Mondays not having work, and so it was like, oh wait, yeah, I have to do that. But I love my job, so I got to teach a new guy how to do stuff, and it was fun. And I felt really professional because I never didn't know how to do something, so I really felt like I was on top of things. And I was like, yeah. Yes.
Yeah! Yeah! Good job.
Last night when I saw Rob, I was walking into the room and he saw me and said, "Hey Caleb." I turned around and was like, "Hey, what's up?" And then he stood there, looked at me for a second and was like, "What's on your sweatshirt?" I said, "It says Irreplaceable. It's from a D now." And he's like, "Nice, I like it." And then he walked over slowly with his arm like this, ready to dap me up. And I was like, "All right, I'm ready for this." And then we did it, and then we just like completely missed on that. And I was just like,
Should have pulled a Toby McCall. That's one of my favorite memes ever. I can't remember. It's like this dap would break the sound barrier. It's that picture of Toby McGuire, and it's another picture of somebody else, and I don't remember who it was. It was so funny.
well, then we redid the dap, and it was like, it was so crisp.
Nice.
It was nice. Yeah. I was just glad that Rob finally noticed one of my sweatshirts that was faith-based. So that was cool. He seems to always catch me with my Overwatch or Demon Slayer sweatshirts.
I saw Rob yesterday too. He was just in the Union.
Every time I'm not seeing Rob, I miss Rob.
Yeah.
Same for Matthew. I was really sad when Matthew wasn't there. I felt betrayed because when we were talking about y'all recording music, he was talking about how he couldn't do Tuesday night because he had prayer room. And that was this Tuesday, and he wasn't there.
Maybe he got lost in Mexico. I don't know.
I hope not.
I need to text him and figure out times we can record. Friday night probably won't work, so it'll probably have to be Saturday. Might not. I work Saturday.
Why would Friday night not work?
Pickleball.
I'm sure Matthew stayed up past 6.
You don't know. He seems like a guy who is in bed by 7:42.
Prayer burns at 7.
You're right. I was wrong. Anyway.
He used to work at Chick-fil-A. I'm sure that he had to work some nights. Maybe that's what encouraged him to start getting in bed at 7:42.
Sorry, boss.
I can't do this.
Bedtime 7:42 strict. I can't.
I can't break that.
Yeah.
You let me off at 7, no later. I'm your boss. Did I stutter?
Let's see.
Office reference.
What did I do this weekend? Friday, I went to preview day at Beeson. It was awesome. Saturday, went to fancy dinner. It was good. Sunday, church. Worked the Super Bowl event on campus. It was fun.
I thought the thing I was gonna have to do would have something to do with the Super Bowl.
I was hoping it would,
Did not.
but yeah, it was a really lame event. There was no one there. There was like 12 people huddled around the one TV we had showing the game, and then
Which makes sense because why would anybody? I'm surprised 12 people were there.
went to go to Fresh.
Guys, come on!
I mean,
Fresh is showing the big game.
I guess it makes sense if you don't have a TV with streaming capability in your dorm, but like
The Union was also playing it. There was
Were
like
they?
10 people in there watching it,
yeah,
and that's how I was keeping up with it. Whenever I walked outside, I'd
yeah,
go look, see who was winning.
yeah. I managed to get back before halftime though, so I got to watch the
Oh,
halftime
nice.
show. Yeah, you did. And
I got
then
to see Usher, and then I got to see him like literally molest Alicia Keys on stage.
I love the memes that has become. Alicia Keys' husband watching the Super Bowl. So funny.
Apparently, he did like crap talk him afterwards.
I'm sure. I would.
I would. I don't.
I'd crap talk my wife if she was up there letting him do that.
To be fair to Alicia Keys, how do you not awkwardly tell him to get off while you're singing a song?
She looked very happy.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there was a single way that she could.
I think it was choreographed
probably
like
was.
that, but I'd be upset regardless. Anyways, it's Monday. It was just normal Monday, I guess.
You took 2 exams, or you took an
I took an exam. It was very easy, and then I also got my grade back for my strategic brand management exam, and I made a 91, so I was very happy about that.
I got excited when you sent that, even though it had been like
an hour,
2 hours since that exam, and I was
wow,
like,
she
"Dang,
did that
she got that
fast."
fast."
And yesterday was crazy. So I went to campus for my 8 a.m. It was only we were just reviewing for the exam. It was only 15 minutes long. So I had 8:15 to 11 before class. My next class. So I made a Quizlet. I did some studying. I got a lot done. So I was proud of myself for that. And then I'm going to my 11 a.m. class, and then lunch, and I have to wait till 2 to go to work. I'm thinking when work gets done, I can come and chill at the house. Nothing planned tonight. I can relax because I've been working hard all day.
Was this yesterday?
This was yesterday. And then I get a text, hey, they're going to eat for Presley's birthday at 5 o'clock. Do you want to go? It's like, yeah, I'll go. I'll wait till I explain how this meal went. Colton might have already told you about it. I don't know if he told you about it last night.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. So he didn't. Anyways, so we went there. And then she also texted me, and can you be at the church at 7 to help set up the Valentines Day banquet? It's like 7 is so late, but I'll do it. So after my 4 o'clock class, I just stayed on campus because where we were eating was in the Cotton District, and I was like, I don't feel like going home just to turn around and get to the restaurant. So I just stayed on campus. Then I had to go to church, and so from 7 to whatever time I got back last night, like almost 9 o'clock, I was not here, and I was gone, and it was crazy.
That would make sense.
We ate at Commodore Bob's. It was awful.
Really?
It's really bad.
I've never been there.
I'd never been there either.
It looks nice.
Inside, they try to go for the rustic look, but it's really small, and they think like it's one of those places where the waiters don't dress fancy and the workers don't dress fancy, and the place is not fancy at all. But everyone thinks for whatever reason it should be a fancy place, and I guess it's one of those small portions, big prices places. Colton got like a $24 shrimp and lobster macatoni or something like that, and it was just these 4 like noodles with the stuff inside the noodles and some sauce on top of it and a piece of bread. And then I got the shrimp and grits, and there was only like 3 pieces of shrimp on it, and it wasn't even that good. Jackie got a salad. It was the funniest looking salad ever. So it was these like, instead of like, you know, and when you get like a hedge of lettuce, you cut off the ends, and it had like that little curve thing on it, and then you just chop up the lettuce and put it in. Well, they did the opposite of that. They took the little curves off of it and then put the curves in the bowl, and then the cheese and the croutons and everything else on top of those hedges. And then they grilled the hedges and it was charred. So Jackie's salad was not green when it came out. She was not she's like, I've never had to use a knife for my salad before. So yeah, it was an experience, but I'll never go back there. Luckily, I wasn't paying for it, but even whether I am paying for it or not paying for it, I will never go back there.
I don't try new restaurants in the Cotton District unless somebody's paying.
Yeah.
I've had too many like bad experiences at every restaurant outside of Bulldog Burger that I just don't trust.
Little Dewey's in the Cotton District.
I guess I didn't think about that.
I'm trying to think.
I don't like Blutos and Little Dewey's. Don't feel like Cotton District restaurants.
Stromboli's is a Cotton District restaurant.
I haven't been to Stromboli.
You haven't been to Stromboli's?
Nope.
We should.
Everybody talked about how good it was, and then they were like,
closed.
"Hey, we're closing." And I was like,
Stromboli's.
"I've never been to Stromboli's."
Majority of my Cotton District restaurant experiences have been good. I like Bulldog Burger, Ben 612, Little Dewey, Stromboli's. I haven't had Blue Toast.
Little Dewey was good while Riley worked there, but I've heard it's gone downhill.
It's expensive now.
It's expensive.
But food's still really good.
I need to go back to Blutos because when I tried to get something, me being a picky eater, I got what I wanted, and then Rob convinced me to get something else. And man, I felt like a trooper. I toughed it out and ate that thing.
Yeah.
And the meat tasted good, but it had this terrible sauce on it that was like sour. And I was like, I don't get how people like this. I mean, I know I don't like sauces, but this is disgusting.
This is awful.
And like I ate it. I ate most of it, but boy was it hard.
I need to try Blue Toast at some point.
I want to go back and eat something that I think I'd like.
I've just never been a fan of Greek food. The times I've tried it, so I don't know.
I haven't really tried it much, but like the lamb was really good. Like it tasted phenomenal. It was just the fact that it was paired with
that sauce.
This nasty sauce.
What was the name of the Humble Taco? Is that what Bluto's used to be? That place
that
sucked.
crap was awful.
That place was.
That might be the worst restaurant I've been to in Starkville. Like it was terrible.
But that I guess Bluto's is already going to be at a disadvantage because it's in that building.
Yeah.
But what else is in the Cotton District?
We went there for when
Dapper Donut's good.
when I like toured state, it was so bad. Like the mac and cheese was somehow bad. I don't know how you messed that up. Their taco, their quesadillas were like this big and were those disgusting, awful quesadillas that taste like dirt. Like I don't get why people like them. I don't care if they're healthy. They're disgusting. And then since the quesadilla was so bad, or the tortilla was so bad, my meal was literally just the singular chicken tender that was on my quesadilla. Like, why would... It was bad. It was really bad. Dapper Donuts is really good.
Dapper Donuts.
But that's not a restaurant, really.
Counts.
But, like, it is really good. They are really expensive, too.
They are expensive.
But that's everything in the Cotton
Oh, yeah.
District.
Moe's is really bad. It's in the Cotton District.
Oh, wait.
I was trying to think of the other place I didn't like in the district.
Moe's. That's in the Cotton District?
It's right next to the coffee place, 924.
929?
929.
I didn't know that counted as the Cotton District. It's so downtown.
That whole downtown area counts.
Yeah, Moe's sucks.
Yeah, no, Moe's.
Dude, I was so mad when we went there with Cody, and I got sick the chicken tender meal, and then for whatever reason, the chicken tender meal doesn't come with fries or a drink. It's just 6 chicken tenders. Who designed that? Who the freak goes to a restaurant and just orders 6 chicken tenders?
I mean, Moe's is designed for drunk people, so it makes sense for their business. But for people who don't go there to get drunk, it's stupid. And that's why people don't go there unless they're going to get drunk. Or trivia. The trivia was fun, or bingo. We went for bingo. The bingo was fun itself. I hated that I had to pay $5 to play bingo.
The prizes were so
The prizes were freaking awesome, though.
Like, I'd go back to just to try to win a Xbox Series X for free and then sell it on Mercari or something.
The food was really bad, though. I was disappointed. But, and it was so loud. It was so loud. I prefer Chick-fil-A trivia and bingo because it's not loud. And then Thursday night is Indiana Jones trivia at Chick-fil-A. I tried it. Presley says, like, I was talking to him about it yesterday, and he said, I could, like, tell you stuff about the movie, and I'd probably know, like,
I probably
cast
know
members
every
and stuff.
detail.
He was like, but if it's ever, like, behind-the-scenes stuff, or, like, what country was the opening scene of Crystal Skull shot in, like, I'm not going to be able to help with that. So I don't think Presley's coming, which means there's no point in us going, because none of us know Indiana Jones enough.
It sucks because I'm not working
Trivia. Yeah.
But Andy and Jacob are coming down to play disc golf, but they haven't really told me when they're going to be able to. Like I think it's hilarious. The architecture department is having like attendance, like graded attendance essentially for this. There's like a career fair for like
here in Starkville.
Yeah, and so they're like, yeah, we're coming down. You be not busy so we can play disc golf. And I was like, I work on Thursdays.
We should be like, you should just disappoint Jacob again and make him go play pickleball.
I might.
Just say, no, we're gonna play pickleball.
I should.
That'd be so fun. He was so not happy.
He had a good time though, so, which most people do. But yeah, but I just thought it was so funny because they're not even like paying them for transportation or anything. They're not taking a bus or anything, I don't think. I think they might have a bus going, but I'm not sure. The way they were talking about it didn't seem like they did. I was like, that's so funny that like they just assume everybody is able to drive 2.5 hours. Or 2 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours actually. And I'm like, that is comedic to say the least. And
comedy at its
they probably assume that since everybody came from Starkville that they wouldn't mind going back to like see people, but Jacob doesn't have a car. He is totally relying on Andy's willingness to drive him. And me personally couldn't be in a car with that dude for 2 hours. Like, please save us. Just kidding. I wouldn't tell Jacob to his face, but he's pretty cool.
Jacob's watching and just, I knew it.
He watched last week.
Yeah, I know.
So
we talked about it.
I really hope that's not when he joined. That will get thrown back in my face. I won't be able to make fun of him anymore.
I know you think I'm cool, Caleb.
Nah, man, you can't say that anymore. Oh, speaking of last week, should we do the spottle again?
Sure. Alrighty. Saint Motel, first guess.
If they're in the most popular. Screw St. John, whoever that.
I hate that guy.
He wrote one of the best books in the Bible. Screw him.
Screw St. John.
Who do I normally guess? What? Bastille.
It's Valentine's Day. I wonder if there's like anything specific to Valentine's Day.
Who's a good Valentine's Day artist?
Usher's got some romantic songs, and he just did the Super Bowl. Okay. Good lord. I mean, I knew he was old, but 1994.
They're really popular though.
Yeah.
And it's one guy.
It's not pop or R&B. And
Is Ed Sheeran considered
It's The
pop?
Weeknd. He's rap, and he's popular, and he's from Canada. It's not. He is pop. Okay. So it is a Canadian. It can't be Justin Bieber because he's
Wait,
Drake.
it's
Drake.
Drake.
It's gotta be Drake.
It's literally higher than 3.
Yeah.
This is so easy. And I hate Drake. He freaking sucks. That was a lot less fun.
That was a lot less fun. It was literally the most popular artist in the world.
I think Taylor Swift's one right now.
Probably Travis Kelce's number 1.
It was fun yesterday when I was sitting in my office. I was talking to Ernest. We got to talking about the Super Bowl, which is one of the times I was reminded that it existed because I forgot about it. And I was happy to find somebody else who was also upset and doesn't like Taylor Swift and is mad. And he was like, I think it's scripted. I was like, I think you're on to something. And then we were talking about how like we don't think Taylor Swift understands football, and she's definitely only dating him to break up with him and write a song about him. And then I jokingly sang a song, and then he was like, you know what? That's better than whatever she's gonna write. You need to remember that. And then when her album comes out, all about Travis Kelce. You need to sue her. I was like, you know what? I will.
That's a great idea.
And he was like, when the album comes out and that line is in it, I'm calling you, letting you know. You need to listen to this song. You ghost rip for Taylor Swift. I was like, it's probably going to happen.
Then you make billions.
You were my touchdown. You were my field goal. But it's 4th down. I've got to punch you away.
I couldn't be your Mahomes. Oh, man.
You care more about football on Sunday nights than me on Sunday nights. What? I play football on Sunday nights.
I always like 13 better than 87. Oh, man.
Can't wait for that garbage to come out.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Sweet,
Dude.
delicious garbage.
Like I said yesterday, we were talking about this yesterday at work, like the conspiracy theory stuff. And it was really fun. But I'm thinking about this while I'm thinking about it. So I'm gonna say it while I'm thinking about it. So Mark makes me laugh a lot, and like his sense of humor is very dry. But he said something yesterday that has just randomly made me chuckle throughout the day and this morning. We were so Andy was gonna drive me, him, and Caroline to Fresh because the golf cart wasn't there, and we were taking a lot of decorations over. So we were all walking to her car, and Mark's like just this tall dude who looks out of place when he's around all of us together because he's not in a bad way or nothing. It's just he's tall and has a beard and a man bun.
Yep.
But so we're walking, and he's like, I usually can't find the joy in anything in life, but that king cake was really good. It got me. It was because it was just out of nowhere and random. Like no one was talking at all.
I'm horribly depressed, but dang, was that cake good.
I don't find the joy in much things in life, but that king cake was incredible. It's like, oh man, I'm glad you enjoyed the king cake work. It's like I didn't even know what king cake he was talking about. Like we have king cake in the office, but I'm glad you liked it.
Maybe he got the baby.
Maybe.
Oh, dude. I had one of those moments where, like, I had to watch myself because, I don't know, I've been, like, hearing it and even reading it. My Bible's right there a lot about, like, respond in love. And my dad preached about it, like, when bad stuff happens, like, respond with love. Like, do what Jesus would do. Fill your cup with Jesus so Jesus spills out when you get bumped. Stuff like that. And I was, like, walking down the 3 wide stairs in the Union. You know what I'm talking about? Like that, the rails, the 2 rails. I chose the one that people were going down. That was my own fault. It was this couple, I'm guessing. And then the girl had a slice of king cake, and then I guess she bit into it and found the baby.
Nice.
And then she went, oh! And then both of them stopped moving for at least 45 seconds. And I was just sitting behind them. And like I could have turned around and gone down the other side of the stairs, but I was so hopeful that they wouldn't sit on the stairs for a whole minute. And I was just like, are we going to move? Are we going to move? What's happening? Why do people feel the need to just sit on this freaking stairs? Like, what is wrong with you?
Just stop on the stairs.
And then eventually they finished going down the stairs and then stopped at the end of the stairs. So I kind of had to, like, squeeze my way through. And I was just like, what is wrong with you? But I didn't say anything to him. And I smiled as I walked by. So yeah, I don't think they saw me smiling. If I did, I probably look like. But
Probably.
yeah, I haven't had any king cake for Mardi Gras, so
I'm not either. But
it's okay. I'm not.
I like king cake, but it's
fine.
Never something I'm craving.
Last time I had king's cake was at Isaac's wedding because it's what he chose his groom's cake to be. And it was good. It was really good, but I just haven't had it since. So, and I probably won't because I don't think they're even selling it in the bakery, and I'm not going to go in there and get it.
You had to order it.
I noticed that they have
bakery.
a whole cake, so I assumed that you had to get a whole one.
You just had to order it, yeah.
I'm really hoping, since today's Valentine's Day, that they will have the strawberry shortcake donuts again, because, like, oh my goodness, those things were so good. They were so good.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Good. Yeah, they were so good. So good. And they haven't had them back since. So I'm really hoping, like, I mean, it's Valentine's Day, it's strawberries,
People do chocolate covered strawberries on Valentine's Day. They're pink or they're reddish. It's a Valentine's Day color. It feels so right. But I know they're just gonna have the stupid heart shaped donuts again.
And I'm gonna get one.
I'm not, because I don't want to spend $3 on one donut.
I will.
I need
My
the.
impersonation of me eating the donut.
That was a good impersonation.
Thank
I need to stop buying energy drinks too because of Flex. I'm almost out of Flex already. Because I get $3 in donuts and then a $3.50 energy drink every day, pretty much. So.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
He's just stretching.
I'm just stretching. I need a good stretch right now.
Oh. Yeah. So, I'll cut out energy drinks too, and then I'll stop drinking. I'm gonna miss some Swedish Fish Ghosts in my life though.
Yeah.
I think whenever I run out of bangs, since I can't find them anywhere, I'll start drinking Ghost on Kilbam. But that's like
There were a lot of
long
bangs.
time. I don't know. When I get to where I just have purple guava pears, I might go every other week, go for Ghost, because I don't want to drink one a week and waste my 6 purple guava pears I have left. I realized I didn't talk about these whenever I was talking about Madison, so I will real quick. When we went to Hot Topic. We also went to Spencer's for some reason. Julia wanted to go into Spencer's.
Oh, that makes me question Julia.
Well, I made a joke about Spencer's because we were talking about Hot Topic, and I was like, I don't know, I said something about Spencer's, and then Julia was like, "What's in Spencer's?" And she might have known and was just playing a game with us. And then I think she was just like, she had that morbid curiosity thing going, and she was just like, "There's no way it's real." But I was like, "I'm gonna go to the restroom. Y'all can go to Spencer's." And I was looking around Spencer's at the stuff that wasn't terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And then Joy went to the back with my mom, and they were looking at the not bad stuff. And then because there was like socks and beanies on one wall. And then when she turned around, she like ran to the front of the store. And I was like, that was like the most innocent thing I've ever seen a 16-year-old do. Like, she got disgusted at the sex stuff. Which is good.
So that's how Spencer's lure you in. They have like all the cool stuff that they have in the front.
And then, but then
the
they
hats and the beanies, and the further you go, the worse it gets.
But they'll still put normal stuff at the back, but it's on one wall, and so you have to go sit next to the bralettes and.
We don't have to. We know. Everyone knows
The other stuff.
the other stuff.
Also, Spencer's is just a way worse version of Hot Topic. They don't have nearly as much good stuff.
Way worse than Hot Topic's awesome.
Hot Topic's pretty cool. I wish it wasn't so goodness darn dark in Hot Topic.
It is dark.
You just turn on one light. It feels like I have to pull my flashlight out and walk around. But yeah, we went to Hot Topic and it was pretty cool. I saw this pop for Haikyuu.
He loves Haikyuu.
It's a Hot Topic exclusive, and I wouldn't have got it, but it's worth $21 on the app, and it was on clearance for $3.
That's dope.
So I was like, yeah, heck yeah. And I couldn't find any other clearance pops, but they were like, if you find another clearance pop, you can get it for $1. But this one was $3, and most of the other clearance pops were $10 to $5. So this one would have been the $1 pop, and I would have had to spend $10 on a pop I didn't want. So they did have Indiana Jones pops, but I literally haven't seen a single movie.
The only Indiana Jones pop I'd want is like the Raiders of the Lost Ark movie poster one, or Short Round, which I've almost bought Short Round like 8 times, because they have them at the GameStop here. They probably still do, but I haven't.
Yeah.
Or Miriam. I'd buy Miriam.
And then they also had this Hot Topic exclusive Nezuko, which is one of the pops I've needed for Demon Slayer. So I saw it, and I was like, let's go! Every time I go into a Hot Topic, they have a different one of the Demon Slayer exclusive pops, and it's a pretty big dub. Because now I'm one closer to finishing my Demon Slayer collection. There are some I'll never get. I will probably never get Uraraka. His is really expensive because it's a 2-pack with Tanjiro, and it's Prayer's Freak. And this. Ooh, dude. The person at the register, I about punched him in the face. It came close. When they were like about to put this in the bag, just dropped it. And then picked it back up casually, and I was looking, I was like,
They don't understand collectibles.
How do you work at Hot Topic? Yeah, this is what they did.
Reminds me of something that
It
happened
made me
once.
so mad. And I was like, there was 2 of the Nezuko Pops, and I obviously, before I bought them, I inspected them for damages and stuff to make sure that I wasn't buying the crap one.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the good one. I was like, if that had happened to my freaking Nezuko Pop and I had to go pick up the one that had a dent in the box because this bozo freaking dropped my pop, I would have been a little upset. But there wasn't another high-Q pop, so I just had to roll with it. I was just like, if that thing was any more than $3, I'd say take it off, get rid of it. And then what? Why? I'm being serious. Take it off. But yeah, there weren't major damages to the box, so I was.
Yeah.
It was just kind of funny, because Joya said like she was right there and she was watching, and then she said when it happened, she was like, "Yeah, I just turned and looked at your facial expression. And you were like, just like dumbfounded, staring." I was like, "No, how do you do that? How do you even drop the box?" So yeah, let's just say. But those 2 were a pretty big find. So they were both worth $21 on the app, and I got both of them for $19. So I'll also never get a Muichiro pop. I really hope that I find one. I'm gonna go check my pop app. Where's my pop app? There it is. Well, I only have 28 pops left on my wish list. I've seen this one. I didn't buy it.
Coming out with a new Roundhouse spin-off movie. Jake Gyllenhaal's the star of it.
What is Roundhouse? What is Roundhouse?
It's an old Patrick Swayze movie.
Oh, yeah, I think I know.
It's about a bar that he's hired to like defend and stuff, and like be security of, and like get the cooks out of the bar and everything. It's a very good movie. The original one is. I love it. But this one, it stars Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor and Post Malone are in it.
Oh.
So I'm not probably, I will watch it. I just hope it's good.
Madam Web comes out this week.
Gosh, don't remember.
I got an ad for it, and I was like, wait, that's this week? No way! I don't care.
I have to decide, like, next $5 movie day, am I going to see Madam Web, a movie that is Spider-Man related but looks horrible and I really don't want to see, or am I going to go see the Bob Marley movie, a movie I really do want to see but I don't know a lot about Bob Marley. So
I don't want to see the Bob Marley movie because I don't care for history movies that much, typically. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And then, I don't know, his story looks sadder than I thought it would be, and I don't want to be sad.
It looks really good, though.
It looks good. It's just, it looks like it's going to be a lot of, like, violence that I just don't want to see.
Yeah.
But I might watch it when it's on streaming services, but I don't know. I don't really get the chance for $5 movies anymore, and so I think I'm just going to limit my movies this year and watch stuff when it comes out on streaming services, or go see them on Fridays when they come out. There are a few movies I'm cool seeing on a Friday.
Madam Web's not one of them.
Madam Web is not one of them. Deadpool 3, which looks absolutely incredible.
I'm going to see that on Thursday or Friday.
I'm going to go see that on a Thursday or Friday just so I give it my money. I want it to make money. Probably Despicable Me 4.
We can dress up for it. Is that over the summer? Or is that before we get out?
I think it's over the summer. Let me check.
So we could go dress up again and see a matinee and then go get lunch, like we did for the Minions.
We should. Probably a June release.
Makes sense.
July 3rd.
So over the summer. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we should do that. I still have a purple suit, which didn't apply to the Minions movie, so it won't apply to this movie either, but I can still wear it.
I might Kung Fu Panda 4 opening day or weekend, but I don't know. I'm not looking forward to Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah, I'm honestly upset at its existence right now because the trailers have been not that good. It's like okay at first, and then the more I think about it, the more I just get upset.
The fact that the Furious 5 are not in it is just retarded and dumb.
They're in it, but they play a small role.
It's really dumb that they're playing a small role.
I'm really nervous that it's either going to be a gag where Shifu says that they're off on a side mission and then it shows them for like one scene just fighting people, or the chameleon villain is going to like suck their souls and steal their powers. In which case, dumb.
The only way it works is if Poe is like about to die and then they come in and help him beat up the chameleon.
Maybe.
But I don't know.
I'd still be annoyed because if they could do that, they could have been there the whole time.
It
It doesn't make sense to me if the chameleon is just stealing, like he steals Tai Lung or she steals Tai Lung. I don't know.
did Tai Lung not die?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
but
there's no way.
but
Like, you're basically
Poe,
saying you can survive the Wuxi Picky hole.
yeah,
Like, that should be an unsurvivable thing.
Poe beat him in his first movie
Mm-hmm.
and has greatly increased in skill since then. Fighting Tai Lung really shouldn't be an issue right now for him. So that shouldn't be an issue. It's gonna be. And then I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm just a hater, but I can't stand Aquafina.
Her voice is just annoying. It's not
she's
her
just
thing.
not. She's just not funny. I haven't found her funny in her roles, and I thought that was just a me thing. But then Cosmonaut talked about it when he talked about Shang-Chi. I mean, like, she's fine. I've seen her in some movies that she's good in. She's a good actor. Why is she in so much stuff right now? And why does she have to be the secondary main character of the Kung Fu Panda movie?
Why can't it be Tigers?
For real. And then, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look that good. I thought Despicable Me 4 looked really good, though. I'm excited for it.
I'm looking forward to it.
It seemed like it hadn't lost any of the charm.
No.
So, I'm really looking forward to that one. I will not be watching Megamind 2. That is the worst looking trailer I've ever seen. For like, dude, Megamind fans have got to be rolling in their graves right now. Not that Megamind fans are dead. Megamind fans are dead. Not that they're dead or not, but like, I think that this will haunt them to their graves. Like, they will be thinking about this until they die.
It's very possible.
Like,
It looked bad.
it had the budget of like, it literally looked like a Disney Junior show. It looked so awful.
I don't get how companies can like see this and be like, yeah, release it. Like,
I
you
think-
have to know that it was not going to be received well.
I think their whole goal with it was like, look, Megamind, everybody loves Megamind. Let's spend as little money as possible on a Megamind movie and then put it out so that way we can just have the hype with, oh my gosh, it's Megamind. But that doesn't work. Because
Especially when Megamon was as awesome as it was.
yeah, Megamind is a great movie. And then you get rid of Will Ferrell
And
and
Brad Pitt.
It's just,
And Ian.
the frick is the point?
Yeah.
Who doesn't Michael Cera play the orange hair dude?
No, it's Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. What the frick is the point? That trailer aggravated me. I'm not even like a huge Megamind fan. I've seen the movie like once, maybe twice, and I haven't watched it in years. And then I watched that, and I was just like, huh.
I think I've watched Megamon once every year of my life since it came out. At least once. Because I love the movie.
I really like it. But what I'm saying is like I'm not like a mega fan, and even I'm mad about it. It's just you've ruined everything. You can't come back from that. It is a permanent stain
You just
on Megamind.
scratch it and delete all the trailer from everything.
That's the only way.
But they're not going to.
Colton needs to wake up. His
Oh
alarm's
my
going off.
god.
No, they're not going to, because they've already spent like $5 or $6 on this movie. They need to put it out.
$5 or $6.
There's no way that budget is more than $30. I'm looking it up.
Over $6. Cowboy on a white horse.
Oh man.
I am not reading an article about the Megamind budget.
Screw the hat.
Yeah. Any other trailers come out recently?
I'm sure, but I don't know of any that I care about.
The Deadpool one came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I got to work and then I saw it. I was like, ooh, Deadpool. And I watched it and I was like, oh, and it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
When the TVA showed up, I was like, oh, Loki. No way. And I was like, wait, they literally are going to like do a little soft reboot on the Marvel universe with Deadpool.
I know they're like destroying the Fox world, or at least colliding it. I don't know, because there's like pictures from the set where there's like this big stone monument of Fox 20th Century Studios, and then the next picture it was like crumbled. I was like, Deadpool's literally gonna destroy Fox, which I think is hilarious.
That will be pretty funny, and I hope that my one wish is that, I mean, I know that this is probably like not even like this is going to happen, but I'm really hoping that Deadpool and Wolverine are on the same side. Like, I don't want to watch them.
I'm sure they will be.
I know that because of how their powers work, they're definitely going to like essentially kill each other a bunch. Like how in the trailer, Deadpool gets like shanked by Wolverine, but he's like helping him stand up, so... When that entrance of Wolverine was sick.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Really cool. Wolverine's awesome, bro.
I love Wolverine, and I love Hugh Jackman, and I love his Wolverine, and I need to watch Logan.
I can't sit through Logan, dude. Not that it's a bad movie, it's just, you know me.
Gory?
Yeah.
I saw the opening scene because I think Colby was watching it one time, and I was in the dorm.
He was. I was doing this.
Yeah. So, like, I kind of want to watch it, but I haven't even seen all the X-Men movies, so I'm not too concerned about watching it. But I've heard that the story is really good, so... And I don't know. I love that Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are just such good friends that even though Hugh Jackman was like, I'm completely done with this character, I'll never be back, all it took was Ryan Reynolds.
Hey, come back.
Come on, man. You know it'd be fun. Their relationship in, like, the Hollywood world is so funny to me. Yeah. So I'm excited about Deadpool 3. Most anticipated movie of the year for me, I think.
Same.
Yeah, same.
There's something else coming out that I think I'd heard about that I was excited for, but I don't know what it was. So, oh well. They're making a Jurassic World 4.
It's not coming out this year, is it?
It's supposed to come out in 2025, but they don't even have a director for it yet, so I highly doubt that. With as big as a movie that's going to be, but I don't think it's going to follow Chris Pratt either.
I don't think they need to make a fourth one.
Yeah.
Dominion was pretty good.
Dominion was good. Fallen Kingdom was pretty good.
I didn't like
Jurassic World was awesome.
I did not like Fallen Kingdom.
It was fine.
It was boring.
I like that it brought Ian Malcolm back. Jurassic World was a banger movie.
Jurassic World was
That movie was awesome. Probably my second favorite in the series. Nothing can top the horribleness of Jurassic Park 3, though. That movie sucks. Alan! Movie's freaking terrible. But go watch our Jurassic Park movies ranked video
if you like that kind of stuff.
If you want to know our opinions on it. Maybe I should make a YouTube video today or work on one. So many ideas.
Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna make it today, man.
No caffeine?
No caffeine.
I believe in you. Just get up and shake around until you're not tired anymore, and then keep telling yourself you're not tired.
Okay.
It'll work.
Can I try on your diva bean?
Go ahead. Just ignore the lights. You put it on the wrong way.
I meant that.
The diva's not facing
Alright.
forward.
I'm Caleb Blatt.
Caleb Blatt would never do that.
I don't like diva.
What? Kiriko's my fifth most played hero now. Yeah, I said it. I said it, and I meant it too. That's the issue. Well,
That's the problem.
I have to poop really bad.
Okay.
Like really, really bad.
Go poop. I'll wrap up here.
Well, I'm not. If you're gonna wrap up, I'm gonna wait.
We can wrap up. My name's Caleb Griffin.
My name's Caleb. Glad. Ooh.
He's gonna go poop, and we're gonna sign off. So we'll see you next week.
Y'all got Caleb and
Yeah, Caleb.